see. Alrighty, so I've not done this on my computer before, so we're starting from scratch. We'll see whether or not we can play this casually for free and still make any good progress. So I'm going to be testing this by trying to play once or twice a week, and only for about an hour or less. So once we get through the intro content, we can get started. It's loading. So just for context, this is more of a proof of concept test than an intro to the game test. We're just seeing whether or not it's really possible to, again, play this for free, casually, without, again, high costs. Can you tell I've never done this before? As in streaming. But yeah. Yeah, that wasn't working with the mouse, so I used a touchscreen setting, but I'm sure it would have worked if I had been more patient. Okay. So if you click on these, it'll give a little description on what the abilities are too. So this first basic attack will also remove any buffs that the enemy has, or has a certain probability of doing that, which is convenient. Actually, I will attempt keyboard shortcuts. So let's say Q. Awesome. Q. That's it. All right. So I am gonna only go to around 2. Okay. Da-da-da. Letting. I am a March baby. I am 20. The scrolling on this is, you can tell it's meant to be a mobile game. Name free to play. Starter deal, exciting stuff. I'm broke, and again, as I said, we are not actually going to spend any money on this run through. It will load. Yeah, I got currency. Now we'll just have to figure out what the currency does. I'm gonna assume this is also to pay. Also pay. I'm gonna just close that. Quests. Claim. Activate. Okay, let's see. I'll be honest, the reason I decided to start with this game is because they've recently released Satil Shan from the older Republic games, so I thought that it would be a good starting point because that is kind of a big deal for people who are fans of that portion of the franchise. Also, it's nice that you can character build on each other. Let's see. These ultimate starter deals are getting kind of annoying. I'm assuming there are no error units. No, or not. That was exciting. Let's level this guy up. And we'll go over area units and how they work. And let's do level 2. Oh, or not, I guess we can only upgrade so far, but yeah, we'll go over error units once we unlock the error portion of the game on this round. Okay, let's win that light side battle. Woo! Alrighty, so they're all Jedi. Woo! I'm a little sarcastic, I apologize. It is nice that these are all the QWRT keyboard. That was a little bit frustrating. You know what? I'll move on quickly. I do like the keyboard portion of this. It's a little more efficient than the clicking. Let's do that to demo. Okay, so ability block removes the higher level stuff, which is good for whoever is affected by that. And you probably couldn't tell, but I did hit the W key when Anakin had ability block, and it didn't work at all, which is, again, proof of concept. As I said before, I have tried this on mobile, but never on desktop, and so that is a new experience, and I wasn't sure how good it would be. So, oh, January login rewards, excellent. Just get a little bit of extra, I guess. Let's go do this, and that should. Let's upgrade that. And we did a bunch of quests in that very small period. Let's see about next battle. We'll go to 2 or battle 5, whichever happens first. Not sure how long or I'll have to do this during the week or how often, but I will try and get something out at least once a week, just on progress. But it's good that the EA app will track how much time has been spent in the game, because that will make things more efficient when figuring out how much time you have to invest in progress. Inbox, exciting stuff. What's up here? I didn't know you got starter rewards like that. I don't know why there's an exclamation point there then. Free. Skip finish. Okay, let's just check. Let's see. Okay, no items currently available. Nope. Okay, well that's an overview of the initial store, I guess. Let's just check. I can't upgrade all her stuff, it looks like. Or no, I can't, because I must not have enough. I don't see a quick upgrade button, so that must mean there's not actually enough resources. See? Okay. We'll upgrade these guys too. Quick. And let's hit that quest. Okay. W. The guys with the big backpacks are healing units, so we'll try and take those out first before they get power-ups back. Okay, so that refocuses the target. Cute. And cute. Okay, the Royal Guard has a stunning feature which makes you lose a turn, so also prioritize that. Hi. Wait, what are these guys called? Recon Stormtroopers. Alright. Let's do the healing action. And we'll see what he does. So he's taunting. And so that makes them focus on him, which is good for the rest of the characters. And so, bonus energy will continue. And we will check that. Oh, free character, free. So that's just, we're gonna get Luke Skywalker. Who kind of promise? You'll probably notice that as we unlock more of the obscure characters, I will share some fun facts. This also says free, which is good. Finish. Say free. Skip. Finish. And nothing else here says free, so we will move back. Oh, we earned an achievement. Exciting stuff. Yeah. Okay, and let's see, it will probably be fastest to upgrade this guy to level 4 quick. 4. See, we'll just use, yeah, we'll do level 4. And that will get us to complete that quest. And we'll do battle 1E. And that's the 5th battle of the day. So we'll pause it after this. This is a new thing, so I suppose this is a player level 4 upgrade. So we know these guys are healers, so we're going to want to get rid of them first. Let's use the keyboard again. View. That'll stop them from using their power up. And then I will use the regular attacks to demo Luke's second attack, which also is stunning, but I guess that didn't work. Whoops. Next battle, or next portion of the battle, we'll demo that. And regular. Yep. I do like that characters have a individualized motion for each of their attacks. We'll just do this to close speed, vary a little bit more. It's more definitive to get rid of him. You definitely want to remove as many enemies as possible as fast as possible. So I'm trying to focus my attack on one guy at a time, usually whoever is first, unless they're a healer, in which case you want to get rid of them ASAP. And now this guy, because he's next. And yeah, sometimes they do attack out of turn, but that's not something you can control the same way. We'll demo Luke's attack here, which did not stun in this turn, but it does stun the higher levels. And yep, that is a taunt. Okay, yeah, that was his special attack. Okay. And so far we haven't lost any characters, which means all of the completions are 3-star completions, which is good for us. It's 1:48, so we are on time. That will be right here. This guy is a portrait, which you can use as your profile picture. We'll level up. Okay. And that did that. Generally, I try and wait till I'm able to. Okay, so Lightspeed tokens can be a really quick upgrade option. So right now I think the Lightspeed tokens are Hera, Ezra, the 8th brother, and maybe Mace Windu. So if you have the opportunity, if you have those characters, you're going to want to hold off on really upgrading them until you get those tokens. I also try and hold off on like gear upgrading until I have all the slots full, because that will just make things a little quicker, and that way they're available for like gear upgrades later. Alright, so that is that. I'm gonna exit the game and wrap things up. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed just the starting. I'll be back sometime in the next week or so to post the next video.